Rising 35 stories above the city's west end, the Ritz-Carlton Portland is scheduled to open in late summer of this year. The city's first five-star hotel will have 251 guest rooms, 132 residences above the hotel's 20th floor restaurant, and breathtaking views in all directions. At a cost of about $600 million, it will be the fourth tallest building in Portland. It's also trying to position itself to be a major catalyst in the resurgence of downtown Portland. In her first local television interview, I talked with General Manager Marie Brown about the hotel, the amenities, and the prospects for downtown Portland's comeback. We met outside the Ritz-Carlton property on Southwest 10th and Morrison. Is Portland ready for a five-star hotel?
Absolutely. We've had amazing interest actually in not only the hotel rooms, the food and beverage outlets, the spa, the meeting space, both locally and nationally. We are supported by a Ritz-Carlton sales team out across the country and actually across the globe that are introducing this property to our customers. So we hope to be able to bring new people into the market that will actually get to love Portland as much as we do.
Marie Brown is not oblivious to the problems downtown Portland faces, problems that were not as acute when Portland developer Walter Bowen brought the concept of a Ritz-Carlton to Portland. Homelessness, vandalism, and a downtown office vacancy rate upwards of 26%. However, there are still billions being invested in Portland's West End, including the Ritz-Carlton. What are your thoughts about opening a five-star hotel during this period of time in Portland's history?
So I will say, I feel like the city has gotten a lot better. I've been here a year and we've come leaps and bounds since I first got here. So I think that the city are doing a lot to improve things. But I also think that people want something to look forward to, and we're one of those things. We're seeing and hearing about a lot of new businesses coming into this area. Specifically, all of this open retail space is starting to lease and have plans for opening, which will, along with us, the opening of the hotel and all of this retail space, it's going to breathe new life into this part of the city, and we're really excited to be part of that.
Do you think that the Ritz-Carlton could be a catalyst for that type of resurgence?
Absolutely. I think you're going to bring a lot more people into this area when you talk about hotel guests. You've got Portlanders who will hopefully frequent our restaurants and our spa, but also the office space will have a lot of people in the downtown area as well, and the residents. So we're going to bring a new life into the area just by bringing all those people who are traveling into the city again.
In the design of the hotel itself, Portland was taken into consideration. This is not a cookie-cutter Ritz-Carlton, is it?
It's really not. It's actually the new design direction for Ritz-Carlton, and the designers did an amazing job of taking everything that's special in this area and incorporating it into the designs. When we think about the lobby and how it's designed after Forest Park, we call it Forest Hall, and it's really like walking into a Forest Park. It's going to be really, really special. And there are little elements of that throughout the design.
There's the thought that, with the Ritz-Carlton brand, that this is only like for rich people, like regular folks who are just walking through this area of downtown Portland won't have access to it. But that's not necessarily the case, is it?
No, we really hope the Portlanders will come to the cocktail bar, to Belpine, our restaurant. The spa will also be open for our customers, and obviously we're going to host some of the finest Portland's weddings in our meeting space. So there's quite a lot for the Portlanders to experience in the hotel. And of course, they can all stay and have a staycation too.
Room rates will start at $575 a night.
One of the things people are excited about when they hear about the Ritz-Carlton are the food offerings, especially on the ground floor. So tell us about that, and what was the thought in terms of keeping a Portland flavor to that part of the hotel?
Great. Well, let me start with the hotel food and beverage. Obviously, we have a beautiful cocktail bar on the ground floor and lounge area. We're going to announce that very soon, the name, and unveil those renderings. But the restaurant was just launched. Belpine is our signature restaurant on the 20th floor. Has amazing views of the river, the mountains. It's really going to be something special. And we're really excited to have both Pedro, our Michelin star chef, And Laura, who came from this market, and that pairing we think is going to be a really great culinary offering for the city. But also on the 9th Street improvements, we have Flock. Flock is not managed by Ritz-Carlton, but we think will be a great offering for our guests and will add to what we hope will be a new life and food and beverage corner of the city.
So even though you will not be managing that, it'll be part of the structure.
Yes.
And is it going to be something that's Portland-centric?
Oh, yes. So Flock is actually 10, we call them food pods, but they're really a nod to the food cart culture here in Portland and to what used to be in this block. And it was a very smart thing for our developers to do, to bring back that flavor to this part of the city, but also to bring in some of those known favorites in Portland. So we're really excited for that, both for ourselves and for our customers.
The 132 residences above the 20th floor, managed separately from the hotel, start at about $1.4 million and go up from there. Residents have all the amenities and more. Terry Sprague of Lux 4 Properties told our Cora Harlan that about 20%, or between 35 and 40 of the homes, are sold.
Well, we have a lot of very successful people in Portland that have navigated their lives from every culture, every tribe, and every pronoun and color in the marketplace. A lot of very successful people here that are excited to live here. And you know, they see this as a place that they can come live, and it's like when you live at a Ritz-Carlton residence, it's like coming home. Yeah. You have a 24-hour concierge, you have a manager that learns your life and basically takes care of you.
Meanwhile, on the hotel side, Brown says the Ritz-Carlton hopes to help build a community on Portland's West End.
We plan to really make this a local centric hotel.
This will be the only Ritz-Carlton in the Pacific Northwest. Again, it's expected to open in late summer.